Hello there. Today, we are going to show you how you can launch in a competitive industry. And this question was by Michael Kamel. Going into a competitive industry, actually, I was asking one of my friends, his name is JJ, and he has a video advertising company where he works with some of the biggest brands in the world. Sometimes they even have his voice in Burger King commercials, for example. I was asking, how do you go about being creative? What he said was this: the way I've been creative in Hollywood throughout all the years is whenever people tell me to go one way, I just do the opposite thing. When people zig, I zag. That's the same thing for when you're going into a competitive industry. So when I think about an example when it comes to competitive industries, I look at podcasting. My first podcast I started about almost 5 years ago. Then we started our second podcast by the time where Tim Ferriss and all these other podcasts were super popular. And there was a ton of marketing podcasts out there already. And a lot of podcasts go out there to just die, but we wanted to go really big with this one. And this podcast nowadays, Marketing School, it gets about 680,000 downloads a month, which is not bad. What we decided to do was we said, A, we're not going to do interviews, okay, because everybody's doing interviews out there. We need something novel. The second thing was, how do we go about doing something? Again, most people are doing these long form interviews, and we were doing short form. So we were doing 5 minutes, but we're doing it every single day. So 365 days a year, you get to hear not just from myself, but from one of my co-hosts, Neil Patel. So you got two marketers who have different points of views. We're actually more interested in business, but we love marketing as well because it's like playing a game. That's how our podcast grew so quickly, because it's so different from everyone else's. My point is, I'm just driving the point home right here, is what JJ said in the beginning. When I look at our SEO product, there's already a ton of SEO products out there, but there isn't an SEO product that does what our product does, where it allows you to run SEO experiments. All the other ones they talk about giving you all this link data, they talk about giving you all this page data, all this other stuff, but it doesn't do what our tool does. So basically, when everyone was zigging a certain way, we zagged another way. Just do something different. That's all it takes to go and compete in a competitive niche. I like niches that are competitive because that means the money is already there. Don't be afraid to go in and compete. So when you find your point of differentiation, you're ready to launch. So don't forget to watch the next video and tell us in the comments what kind of business you're planning to launch. Is it an e-commerce, or is it a software business, or whatever else it is? Drop it in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.